Will Smith served up one of the all-time best TV moments when he stormed on stage and slapped Chris Rock after he told a joke about his wife, specifically kind of referencing alopecia, which, OK, fair enough, wasn't very nice. Now, I don't really know how to feel about this. In some ways, I'm quite pro-slap. It's a tremendous bit of TV, let's be honest. It's the best thing to happen to the Oscars in a very, very long time. I believe we can actually just play it now. Bit of context so you can see what I'm talking about.
Uh-oh, Richard! Oh, wow! Wow!
I can't be the only one who watches that kind of self-serving Hollywood nonsense, wishing I could slap absolutely everybody in the entire room. There is an argument, though, that what Will Smith did was actually quite romantic in a way, I think. You know, his wife's medical condition and just being the butt of a joke in one of the most public settings imaginable, and Smith stood up for her. What Will Smith did happens all the time. Every single weekend outside of Wetherspoon, someone gets slapped for being disrespectful to someone else's wife. OK, more like glassed than slapped, I suppose, but the Oscars is, of course, a much classier event than your local spoons. But it did expose a lot of Hollywood hypocrisy, didn't it? These woke virtue-signalling lovies will jump on any bandwagon they can. The plight of the Native American people, the environment, trans rights. Presumably, it's only a matter of time before they start harping on about plankton and how it's a sentient being and that whales must be cancelled for eating it. But when a man physically assaults another man on stage, no outrage. In fact, Will Smith got a standing ovation just moments later when he won Best Actor. For someone who's gone on marches to protest against violence, Will Smith certainly doesn't mind dishing it out himself, does he? And just think about this. In that room, at the Oscars, they all bang on about privilege, don't they? White privilege, male privilege. What about Will Smith's privilege? If I'd have just gone on stage and slapped Chris Rock, I'd probably be in jail now or someone might have shot me. But Will Smith gets away with it. Why? Because he's a Hollywood millionaire. He was about to win an award, after all, as well, wasn't he? Chris Rock isn't pressing charges. Why? Because it's Will Smith. And Rock knows that he'd look like a bit of a wet lettuce if he got involved with the police. Again, Will Smith has immense privilege there. The audience response to Smith's Best Actor win just shows the fakery of it all, doesn't it? J.K. Rowling gets cancelled for saying that women are women. Will Smith commits an assault, and that's absolutely fine. Their priorities are all off. Will Smith had the cheek to come on stage and say he wanted to be a vessel for love. I mean, if that's what love looks like, I'd hate to see his version of hate. Like I said, I'm not actually that bothered about the slap, mostly because it was TV gold, but I am bothered about Hollywood's double standards. They can't have it both ways. Standing up and clapping a man who's just assaulted another man on stage is hardly woke. Having said that, that is a room full of people who all gushed about Harvey Weinstein for decades, so I suppose this is just par for the course. Will Smith said he wants to be a vessel for love. Hollywood is just a vessel for hypocrisy.